right, everybody, welcome back to the Cobourg Community Center as we get started for another season of OJHL hockey. This is preseason game number 1 for the Cougars. I'm Dan Malta, happy to be back on the call this season. Tonight, the Cobourg Cougars will be taking on the Buckland Cup champion Trenton Golden Hawks. They finished first place last season. They defeat Milton in the finals, and here they are getting things started again in Cobourg. The Cougars, well, they finished in 7th last year. A lot of returning players. They'll be taking to the ice tonight, trying to prove their worth in this preseason contest. New coaching staff, the Cobourg Cougars as well. Bruce Beechner taking on the role as head coach, Tom Foster returning as an assistant coach, Andy Meth joining him as well, along with GM Tate Phillips. We are underway. The Golden Hawks on the attack immediately, in deep in the Cobourg zone, keeping the puck below the goal line. Now the Cougars regain possession. Durnan chips it up the ice. It connects with Jaden Lyons. Jack Cook opens up, finds an outlet near side. Now pass up the gut, misses the mark. Loose right on top of the Cobourg Cougars logo. Heading through onto it is Richard Wang. Runs into some traffic, can't get a shot off. Noah Morency centers, chance in tight. Herman pokes that one away. Into the corner, sent back across near side wall. Cougars trying to play it to the line. It's picked up and carried out of danger. Back for McHattie. Sends it up the wall. Chipped in deep. Bridges first on the scene. Gets run over in behind the net. Evan Irwin, the big hit to set the tone here for the Golden Hawks. Chance tries to slam on the brakes. Slips down to the ice. Bridges gets a hit in of his own in behind. Centering attempt. No shot coming there. Picked up by the Cougars. Henry Wang brings it to the blue line, sends it far side. Pass bounces into the hands of Nathan McHattie. As Paxton Murphy's able to send it back to the line. But the Golden Hawks are quick to get the puck back and escape the zone. John Collins Williams sends it in. Centering attempt, they score! Caden Oliver with the first of the preseason for the Trenton Golden Hawks. Just a solid passing play from Trenton. They took the puck in their own zone, carried it up the wall, and let the play develop. Nice move there. Played into the corner, and the trailer wide open in the high slot. Works out great for the Golden Hawks. You can see the players putting in an effort from both teams. Doesn't feel preseason, apart from the sun still shining in through the windows at the CCC. A chance in front. Herman with the pad save. Rebound gets up to the blue line. Mason Goodfellow can't force it out of the zone. Finn Wilson leaves it in behind the net. Kalakarima pressed down low by Zach Gardner. He escapes, plays it ahead on his backhand. Up to the line. And now the Golden Hawks are able to escape just briefly. Penalty coming up against Kalakarima, as he fired Michael Paul-Louis down to the ice. It's going to be an interference penalty, so we'll get our first look at the Cobourg Cougars power play, or what it could look like during the regular season. Durnan for Cook. Wang, long range shot, that one gets through traffic, but it's wide of the net. Played back into the corner. Durnan takes a peek, pivots, goes in behind the net. Richard Wang looking for an outlet, sends it up top for Henry. Back across, Jack Cook. There's a shot. That one sneaks through. They score. I mentioned that heavy shot from Jack Cook. Doesn't need a lot of space to get it off, and he sneaks that one through Finn Wilson from the top of the circle. All tied up at once. Take a look here as Henry Wang sends it across, and not much of a screen, just a great shot from Jack Cook. Trenton plays the puck to center. A battle going on right in front of the Trenton bench as well. Two players still tangled up. And now in front of the net, we're going to mix it up. Braxton Mullins getting in there. He and Nathan McHattie were tangled. So Mullins is going to the box. And it looks as though McHattie will join him. Back up to the line. Hicks across for McHattie. Shot off a skate. That's blocked by Jaden Lyons. Back up top, Hicks. Durning clears the zone. Lyons steps around McHattie. Does he have a lane to the net? No, good poke check from Finn Wilson. But the Cougars were able to draw a penalty. Jaden Lyons just kept his feet moving there. And Nathan McHattie heads to the box. Grain reversed and pulled up the other side. Nice work at the line to keep that one in the zone. Chance in front, but Paul Louis can't quite get on top of the puck. Nathan Cloutier sends it across the zone. That's kicked in deep by Julian Davis. A penalty coming up against Cobourg now. Interference is going to be the call. Off the draw, the puck controlled by Cassidy. Tries to rim it out of the zone. It hops over the stick of Kalakarima. Good start to the PK for the Cougars. Reed Pettipaw takes it the other way and scores! Tucks one around Reese Herman. Made that look easy. Too smooth from Reed Pettipaw. Great acceleration through the neutral zone, makes one move and then sees space and takes it. Good looking goal there to make it 2-1. McHattie sends it right back up the boards. Jack Cook retreats back onto it and plays it ahead. Nice touch pass there. Cobourg on the hunt. There's a shot just missing the far post from Braxton Mullins. Just 2 seconds to go in the frame. Cook's going to keep the puck against the wall. And that'll do it for the opening 20. 2-1 the score as the Golden Hawks lead the Cougars. We'll be back for the second period of play. Let's take you through the scoring summary from the opening frame. It was Caden Oliver opening things up, assisted by Cale Mason, John Collins-Williams at the 7:49 mark, and then a pair of power play goals. One coming from Jack Cook at the 11:56 mark. That tied things up, assisted by Henry Wang as Cook just launched it from the top of the circle and beat Finn Wilson. And then Reed Pettipaw at the 19:24 mark, assisted by Teo Artichuk. A pretty goal he took right through the neutral zone into the Cougars' end and then tucked it home. The Golden Hawks getting things started on the attack. Puck played up to the line, held in by Devin Ferroni. Cassidy drops it off. Wang with a chance in tight. Edwards then knocks it into the corner. Goodfellow plays it to the wall. Julian Davis tries to take it. Goodfellow trying to get a shot off in tight. And there's a goal from Henry Wang. Tucking one home from the side of the net. That ties things back at twos. Just staying on the puck when it squirts free, being in the right position there for Henry Wang. See Goodfellow take a shot attempt from in tight, just followed up, quick shot. That beats Finn Wilson. Paxton Murphy lines up against Cale Mace. Mail takes that one, but heading back the other way, Braxton Mullins scoring top corner. Ahead of steam, and Mullins snaps one home. That gives the Cougars their first lead. Take a look at the replay here. Off the draw, you see Mullins just heading through, knocks that puck out of midair, and he had momentum going down the ice, shoots far side. Tucks it home. Taken away by Bridges. He looks ahead and connects with Jaden Lyons. Lyons sends it towards the crease, poked away by Finn Wilson. Back the other way, the Golden Hawks, they work it across center. Chance chips the puck in deep. Bridges first on the scene, takes a bump, Puck goes in behind the net. Penalty coming up against Chris Bridges. This will be a trip. And the Golden Hawks get a chance to respond here on the power play. Chance feeling some pressure at the line. The puck comes up, but it's held in. Played off the end wall. Bennett pinned up against the boards, cleared to the line by Cobourg, held in by Cale Mace. Chance looking to shoot, scores! Herman did not have a clean look at that one. We can see right down the pipe where that shot was going from our position. Appeared to get his glove on it, but it bounced in. Take a look here as the puck comes up to the line. A lot of traffic in front of the net. Chance sends it through. Herman coming across, couldn't clock the puck. We're back tied up at 3 apiece. Lyon spins off a check in the corner. Flips it across the zone, broken up by Artichuk. Artichuk able to clear a foot race back the other way. Cale Mace wins it. Mace in alone. Backhand shot stopped by Herman. A penalty coming up against Cobourg. That's going to be a slashing call. Charged against Jaden Lyons. Race onto the puck in the corner. Porporino gets there first, turns it up the wall. Up to the blue line, pokes into neutral ice. Foley gloves it down and sends it in deep. Foley looking to bounce back this year after his rookie season was cut short by a wrist injury. Chance in front. Braxton Mullins scores his second of the game. Celebrating like he just won the Stanley Cup. Braxton Mullins, a pair of goals. Feeling good in the preseason. And the Cougars just doing a solid job keeping the puck moving towards the net, and that's a nice touch from Jack Foley in tight. He had pressure all over him. Mullins went to space, picked up the puck, and knocks one home. Now he's mixing it up on the faceoff. A penalty coming up here for Braxton Mullins. It'll be an interference call or a trip. He's going to try and make it worth his while as well. It's a hit in on Matthew Hicks before going to the box. Now Cook retreats back in behind his own goal, looks up the gut for a pass. That one off a stick in the air. Edwards plays it off the hop, but can't get it to move forward. Another penalty coming up against the Cougars as Aiden Cowan is headed to the bench. Collins Williams sends it in deep. Teo Artichuk now trying to center. That one goes into the corner. Good hit from Edwards. Mullins mixing it up down low now. 17 seconds to play in the second. I'd say this is probably the most important 17 seconds of this penalty kill. Just got to get to the intermission here for Cobourg. Pettypuff, the shot. Herman makes the initial save. Rebound sent into the corner. Back up to the line, 8 seconds. Puck sent across the zone. Artichuk looks back door. That one cracks the side of the post. Net is way off. 0.7 seconds on the clock. Artichuk will probably go for it here on his forehand. And just a good instinct there from Paxton Murphy just to drop to his knees and try and get in the way of any shot that could have been coming. But after 40 minutes of action, 4-3 is the score as the Cobourg Cougars lead the Trenton Golden Hawks. We'll be back for the third. And the Cougars will start the third period shorthanded with Mason Goodfellow in the box. Another minute 38 now in the kill. Nate Taylor across center, across the blue line. drops the puck off. It's Petitpas dropping it off. One-timer from Archuk, stopped by Herman. Slides way out of his crease on the slippery, fresh sheet of ice. Taylor feeling some pressure, finds Petitpas, shot through traffic, stopped by Herman, loose in front, rebound, stop. That one caught the post and stayed out of the net. Wang brings the puck out of the corner, backhand pass intercepted at the line by Brenner. Wang stays on the puck, works ahead now with Jaden Lyons. Lyons dangles towards the net, tries to take a shot on the backhand, centers Durnan in tight. Cowan holds on. Zone cleared by Trenton. Durnan takes it away and turns it back. Another attempt from the Golden Hawks. They'll send it into the corner. Puck bounces into the slot, loose in front. Herman's on top of it and squirts free. Where the Golden Hawks pot another. Evan Irwin ties things up at 4 apiece. Tough spot for Reese Herman there. And a hot bounce out of the corner to start things off. And Herman had it. It somehow got underneath him, I think, and then gets tucked in behind his back. Holtofter-Hyde plays it in the corner. Centering, looking for Paxton Murphy there. Murphy pinned up against the wall, trying to pull the puck free. Holtofter-Hyde up to the blue line. Porporino sends it across. Bashatan works it in deep. And now it's brought around by Jaden Lyons. Lyons making a move to the net, scores! Fantastic edge work and skating on display from Jaden Lyons down low. Shakes off the defender, gets in tight to the net, and beats Aiden Cowan. Now 5-4, we'll take a look at it here. Watch Lyons just skating around, and then that sharp move, strong to the crease, and beating Cowan. Uses his feet to escape the zone, finds Shantz streaking up the wall, and Bridges gets the hip on him, taking down Shantz. Battle in behind the net, puck pulled free by Trenton. It's Irwin centering, Shantz, his shot blocked, Herman covers it up. Leaves the puck for Foley. Foley and Cook almost get their wires crossed there. It's now going into the near side corner. Richard Wang plays it ahead. Nice behind the back pass, chance in tight. Herman with the right pad save. Maintains the lead for the Cougars. Another chance for Trenton, and Herman stares that one down and holds on. And heading to the bench for the Golden Hawks is Aiden Cowan. They're not gonna even worry about making sure they get possession. They just want to get on the attack here. And they're able to control the face-off. Petitpas sends one through. Herman gets on the rebound. Puck goes behind the net, though. And Mullins battling along the wall. Archuk sent down to the ice. Petitpas pulls it free. Walks into the middle. Shot blocked by Durnan up top. Herman down and out. Now he gets back to his feet. Here's Durnan. Ahead for Mullins, looking for the hat trick. He's got it. And he is happy. Here's the insurance marker for the Cobourg Cougars. On the empty net goal, completing the hat trick for Braxton Mullins. A big part of a solid win for the Cobourg Cougars. I assume that is a chance in front now. Herman battling to find the puck. The net comes off, and the puck is stuck underneath a pile of bodies on the side of the crease. And Aiden Cowan is back in the net for the Golden Hawks. Off the draw, Cobourg plays it down the ice. Cowan out of his crease, rims it around. Petitpas lets the puck go up the boards. Gardner plays it forward, and the final seconds will tick away without incident. 6-4 the final. As the Cobourg Cougars kick off their preseason on a high note, dropping the defending Buckland Cup champion Trenton Golden Hawks 6-4. Cobourg's next action, not until Saturday, August 30th. That'll be their final preseason game. It'll be against the Lindsay Muskies. Or pardon me, that won't be their final preseason game. Yes, it will. They'll get the season started Saturday, September 6th, taking on the Haliburton County Huskies. So yes, Saturday, August 30th, their last preseason action, and then the first home game against the Newmarket Hurricanes, Monday, September 8th, 7 p.m. start. Either be at the game or tune in. Thanks for watching this one. For everybody on crew this evening, I'm Dan Malta. We'll see you next time.